What's up guys, the Trout 91 here, and today we are playing Domination on Crash, one of my favourite maps in the map pack, I will be honest, because I'm very retro and I like my old nostalgic feel to games, and I like this map from COD 4 a lot. But today I've got two things I want to talk to you about, and the first of which is Crash, and the second is kill streaks. Now, Crash as a map, I've always liked this map since I started playing COD 4 way back in 2008, early 2008 I think it was. And this was always one of my favourite maps. Not necessarily my favourite map in the game, but one of my favourites. If I had to pick a top 5, this one would be up there, along with something like Vacant, Shipment, a couple other maps. But anyway, Crash as a map, I'm not sure it's really suited for Modern Warfare 2, I'll be honest. As much as I enjoy this map, and I'm sure a lot of people really do enjoy this map, it's not very well suited for Domination at all. And I think this gameplay will really show you why it's not suited. So I won't go into too much detail about that, but basically the kill streaks are not very well suited for this map. And I don't mean they're not powerful enough, I mean they are so powerful and so dominant that they can really ruin the game for one team. I mean, back in COD 4 it was, once you're in a spawn trap on this map, it was fairly hard to get out of it. You could get out if you were organised and good enough, but in this, if you've got air support in the air, you are completely screwed. And if you do what I'm doing here, and that's setting up in this blue room, because they've only got a few ways to come through, they are not getting out of it. It's kind of an extension from my spawn locking videos I just did, but basically if you sit in here, they're going to get butt raped the entire game, and I'm not even going to lie. You might as well just fist them in the anus and get it over with. And do you want to know how you get out of this spawn lock? You do a Wings of Redemption and you leave the game. Oh, my buddy Wings doesn't mind I said that. That's pretty much all you can do, is just leave the game and hope for a better one. Because as you'll see here, my air support and our entire team's air support goes on a rampage. Because you've only got two ways to come out from A on this map, and that's down the alleyway, which I've got a nice view of from up here, and this doorway, which I've got an even better view of with a lot of cover. And I've already got my AC-130, and the game's not been going on for very long. And the sad thing is for them, I get two of these. Like, I didn't call in a single one, and I had two on ready to call in, which is quite upsetting for the other team. I think a guy gets two AC-130s on my team as well, and we get a chopper gunner from somewhere, and to say this map is balanced is an understatement and a half, let's just say that. So I'm using a TAR-21 as well, and I quite like this gun with the red dot sight all of a sudden. I was trying to get the holographic because I've heard good things about it, but once I finally got it, it was a bit of a letdown, I have to say. I don't know, what do you guys think? I personally love the red dot sight for this gun. It just really feels right for me. And there are people who prefer different things and like different kinds of setups and play differently and all that stuff, and that's fine, I get that, but for me, this gun and this attachment just feels right. I quite like the fact that the red dot gap that you're looking through in hole is a lot smaller than most ones. It's a little distracting, the outer ring, and I think that's why people find it so difficult to use, but for me, I love it. Now, I think I'll get onto the kill streak side of it. Just basically how to rape, you'll see here. I get a nice little predator kill, and my god, it's like fucking Baghdad down there. You just don't have any chance of getting out alive. Ooh, that might hit a bit too close to home. I'm sorry if I've offended anyone from that one. I'm just trying to make the jokes. I'm the funny man. But before I started this game, I had the UAV Predator missile and AC-130 on. And as soon as I saw this map come up, I changed my first kill streak to the Predator missile. Because I know I can easily get 5 kills on this map and let the kill streaks do the work. And sometimes you just need to let your kill streaks do the work. As I get fucking heat-seek missiled from that martyrdom, It wasn't even a missile. What am I talking about? Get together, Trout! I don't know, I'm just so excited because I love watching myself rate with this air support. I feel so sorry for these lads. I'm sorry. Anyway, I switched to the Predator missile because this map is very close quarters. It's medium. It's been placed as a medium-sized map, but it's actually fairly small if you think about it. So I thought it's going to be very easy me finding people. They're only going to be coming from one direction, really, so I thought I don't really need to put on a UAV to find them. I think if I was playing something like Overgrown, which is another map in the map pack from COD 4, I think UAV would have been necessary, but I switched out the Predator missile, and when you see chances like this, when you see the map and you know how you want to play, you need to adjust your kill streaks to suit that kind of purpose. If you know you're not going to hit the high kill streaks, switch it to simple ones. I mean, the first video I did for you guys on Machinima, I said if you're having a hard time or you're not very able at getting those higher kill streaks, just switch it to 357 UAV, Predator missile, and Harriers. One of the most effectively simple kill streaks that you'll find. And I personally like the AC-130 over the Chopper Gunner for a number of reasons. As you can see, it would have been a better choice to pick the Chopper Gunner in this one because they do hide a lot of nooks and crannies in the buildings eventually, as you'll see. I think about they realised that there's not much they can do in getting out, so they just stayed indoors and didn't bother coming out. A couple of them haven't learnt their lesson. They just keep coming out for God knows what reason. That's their problem. If you see the opportunity to clear house, you go for it. Don't even think about being what people say. If they call you a scrub, fucking great. Just tell them, just ask them where they are on the leaderboard in comparison to you at the end of the game. That's all I'll say. Pretty simple. Now, kill streaks, they will really assist you in any game. If you've got a bad team, building your kill streaks, although it sounds very bad, and I know I've criticized people in the past for doing nothing but playing for themselves and getting their kill streaks built up, sometimes you need to build up those kill streaks just to get ahead. I mean, the only way they could get out of this is if they had an AC-130 or a Chopper Gunner in the air. Otherwise, I didn't see a way of them getting out, personally. And I've realized how they're not coming out to play, so I think I'll go and play a little game with them. Fuck knows what that guy's doing. I don't know why he's celebrating like he's got disco jungle fever. Fucking really not disco jungle fever time, really. It's time to be leaving the game due to anger and frustration, really. But all fairness to them, they stayed in the game. I'll give them that. They didn't quit, and I like to see that. It's very good sportsmanship of them. But there you go. This is a nice little information about kill streaks. Hope to see some improvement from you guys, and I'll see you later. Peace.
Be sure to follow us on Twitter. There you'll find the latest updates from our premier directors and the Machinima Respawn team.